All right, we are live.
Hello. Welcome to the Punk Rock Libertarians Podcast, episode 423. I am Otto. Tonight I'm joined with Jared.
What's up, everybody?
Ooh, James Babb, the intransigent minority.
Great to be with you again.
And special guest tonight, the very festive Forest Mommy.
Hello, thank you for having me on again.
No problem. I'm digging the background, the lights and everything.
Yeah, we're going to get a little festive. We're going to get into the spirit and have a good time. So,
That's awesome.
Missed opportunity for a Christmas background.
Yeah, well, next week is our big Christmas episode, so we have time.
That's true. That's true.
and you just
You
had
have
your
time.
420 episode. What'd you do for your 420 episode? I didn't
About
see
what
We had
I'm
a
about
nice
to do
pot-
right now.
We did a lot of drugs,
Okay,
but
good.
no
I have
weed,
a
though.
little. I have a nice little cookie here. I have. It's very.
Oh.
So I'm
We
gonna.
had a little
I'm gonna munch on
background.
that.
We had a lot. It was pretty festive here for 420.
Need to go back and see that one.
I mean, it's always
Congratulations
kind
on
of
420.
It's kind of always a festive 420 at Punk Rock Libertarians. I mean,
No.
True. Every day.
I'm
is a
wondering if I
holiday.
I'm wondering if I should eat the whole thing.
Yeah, you might as well.
What kind of show are you trying to have?
it takes
That's
a
the
long
question.
time to digest. Just eat it all
Yeah,
immediately.
by after hours, you'll be unable to function.
All right, here we go. Bottoms up, everybody.
Cheers.
So, for those of you not watching, Otto just ate the rest of his pot cookie. And by pot, I mean, wait, it's legal now, so we can.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
It's
How much
actually
was
really
in that? How much was in that? A gram? A couple grams?
good. I don't know. I'll ask my buddy.
Oh,
Ask
ask
he
questions
survives.
later.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I could really taste it though.
That's a good sign.
Was it like chunky in it or just the butter? Was it just cooked with pot butter, you think?
Definitely the chocolate chips as well.
Okay.
Wow.
okay.
Yeah. Whew, that's good. So
You're in for a good
So
time.
I
man.
did. So tonight I did what they call like in the gaming world, like a power move, a gamer move. So my wife hit me up on the way home from work, and she was like, "I don't feel it's just a normal cookie."
Andrew says it's just a normal cookie. Otto wants to get cheered for eating.
Oh, I love you, Andrew. You're funny. But no, so
Go on.
I was on the way home from work, and my wife's like, "I'm beat. I don't feel like cooking. Just grab a pizza for the kids." Come home. I was like, "All right," and I was like, It's like it takes a while for them to make a pizza, and my local pizzeria. I was like, "I know what I'm gonna do." So I went there, and I went to the bar as I ordered my food. I sat at their little bar there, and I ordered 2 mega giant enormous Bud Lights and just pounded those before I came on here. And I was already feeling buzzed by the time I got home. I'm like, my God, just 2 Bud Lights. I was gonna get a pitcher, but I was like, that's just a little irresponsible.
I mean, how far away from the pizza place are you?
It's just Bud
Like
Light.
a mile.
I mean, come on.
Oh, okay.
It's just Bud Light. What's really going to happen to you?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm drinking right now. This is a dry hop sour IPA, 7%.
Ooh, I like that. Factory settings.
Factory setting. That's the standard from Wyco Street Brewing in Baltimore. It's like their standard IPA they have there, or sour IPA.
So are they distributing to like all the local stores now?
Some, yeah, it depends. It's
Yeah.
mostly they're just started, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
a while for them to kind of break out.
Yeah.
But place
Yeah,
is
I've got a
awesome.
great beer store near me. Have you ever been to Amendment 21 on Hartford?
I've heard of it. I've never been.
Oh, they're awesome. They've got a ton of shit. The guy like knows his stuff. I'm sure they'll get that shit in there eventually.
I got my burp out.
Oh, yay. More applause.
Oh, was it a
Yeah.
quiet one? It was
I
quiet?
muted it.
muted it.
Like, this is so
Aw.
gross.
Kind of felt like attached to it at that point.
Yeah. That was our little podcast, baby.
No, man. I should have drank last night because we were doing the LNC meeting was last night, and it went on for like hours and hours, and I was like, I should just get drunk every time there's an LNC meeting. We got one coming up in January, so I plan on getting hammered for that.
Well, did the Region 5 alternate get a chance to alternate? What? Yeah, no.
I just sat there and just listened. Didn't get
Yeah,
to
I would
vote for
definitely
anything.
get drunk for that.
Yeah.
Maybe do.
See,
Maybe
the
do
problem
other
is,
stuff. Maybe
never
drop some
get drunk
acid.
at a libertarian meeting. And this is from experience, okay? You start getting drunk at a libertarian meeting, next thing you know, you're volunteering for shit, okay? Like, that's how they get you.
You're thinking
Like,
you're gonna
don't ever-
change stuff.
You're like,
I-
we're going to get them, you know, like, yeah, we're going to end the Fed, yeah. You know, like,
Well, that's why I'm having the Libertarian Convention for Maryland at a brewery. So. But yeah, dude, so wait, so this weekend, James, you were what? You were emceeing the event?
yes.
Lisa's
It was
Caucus
the
event?
yeah, it was Mercer County Holiday Bash in New Jersey,
Nice.
which was, it's like NJLP, New Jersey Human Action, Mises Caucus, you know, basically just like the New Jersey Libertarian crew. And they're super great folks, Dan O'Neill and Lynn Genrick.
Oh,
And
damn.
like they got a whole big bunch of volunteers. They put on a hell of a party. Jordan Page came down, Lou Perez, Richard Grove, Mike Salvi. So yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, man, I was looking at your pictures and stuff, and I was like, damn, that looks fun. But
Neil
just
Schloss.
couldn't make it out.
Okay, Neil Schloss, the host, right? Because it was at Canasense. The
Yeah.
he not only like a sponsor, but provided the venue. He played some steel drum on a tune with Jordan
nice.
Page, which is super fun. So like everybody had a great time, and food was provided. They've got this Caribbean restaurant across the street that provided the food. It was so good. I could just, all these stoners were just,
They made out like bandits.
just
Then
loving it. Oh man, that was good.
Can I plug Colorado's Libertarian Holiday Party is coming up on the 30th. In case anyone's in Colorado on the 30th, that is our holiday party.
Sure,
We're trying to put on a good bash as well. It's about there's like a good energy right now, and there needs to be a lot more meeting up and a lot more like fun parties and like, you know.
In fact, it should pretty much just be all of that.
Yeah, just meet up at a bar, meet up there. Like even if it's 5 of you, even if it's like whatever. Like
I
just
fucking
get out
dropped the
there.
ball.
That's what I feel like.
Oh, Alex.
Alex chiming in with the
Yeah.
man.
Hey, you know, just because he's sick doesn't mean he couldn't be on the podcast. I mean,
That's what I told him. I
Come on,
sent him
man.
the link. I said, just in case you feel up to it, man, just come
I
on
know.
in.
Yeah, this is
My
this is
host
slave
on
labor
Sundays,
here. You work
and
through
he still
everything.
popped on. So
What's that?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
What was that first, mommy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
we
said
hear.
my co-host on Sunday was really sick, but
Ah.
he still popped on. So no excuses. No excuses.
Well, some of
Oh,
us
his
aren't
voice is
cowards.
trash.
Yeah, some of us aren't ridiculously cowardly afraid.
Just kidding, man.
Come on with the sniffle.
No, if it was me, I'd be
We
like,
love
"Fuck that, I'm
Alex."
just watching football tonight.
I know, right?
I wouldn't feel bad at
That's
all.
cool, So I've been I dropped the ball. I don't know, man. Like in Maryland, we have our holiday party. It's always pretty much volunteers their house, like to just have the party at, and everyone just kind of brings like potluck dinner or whatever. Well, the one house that we were going through for years, I guess his wife is like a COVID freak, and his daughter's also like really COVID freaked out still. And once COVID hit, clearly it wasn't going to happen. But now it's still like they won't host it. And none of us had like an option like real late, like where we could volunteer. So it kind of left us in like, since I'm the event coordinator for Maryland, I was like, well, we missed our fundraiser, our big fundraiser this year, the crab feast, because of the weather. So that usually we were like, I had very little money to spend on anything, and usually this is free, like a free place to host it. And we didn't have any place to host it this year, so I ran out of time looking for places and venues to have us for cheap. So we didn't have a holiday party this year.
You could do one in January or something like.
We are doing a Jared, you should come to this. This is in Baltimore County. This is a December 23rd, so the eve of Christmas Eve. We're doing a little bash at the Dunbar.
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna be out
can't.
of town, aren't you?
Yeah, we're leaving. We're going to Shenandoah that weekend. We're leaving Friday night. Yep.
Excuses.
Or
That's all
did
I
your
hear.
guys' crab bake not happen this last
The
year?
crab
or
feast.
whatever?
Yeah, we have it outside, and like they were calling for like the hurricane that came through.
Oh.
They were
coming
calling for
through.
a hurricane.
Yeah, well, the one that hit Florida, like remnants of it was coming our way, calling for like 60-mile-an-hour winds and shit like that.
Yeah.
I want to come to if you do it next year. I want to come to that. That'd be fun.
We do, and it's a gorgeous place. It's outside.
It is a really
on the
fun
Eastern
time.
Shore.
You
It's
guys were
awesome.
talking it up last time, and I was like, it'd be a good true blue, East Coast crab fest, I suppose.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make sure it's bigger and better than ever. It's gonna be
Okay.
East Coast
huge.
definitely has a lot of.
Should get
crap.
should get some
that's for
music
sure.
there, Otto.
Well, we're thinking about that. There's
Just
so
like
many
some
things.
light acoustic shit or something. you know?
We're regrouping, man. Like we're all burnt out after the elections and everything for people volunteering, stuff like that. Like we got a few little events. I know
See,
Robbie's
that's why
coming-
you have to do less of that kind of stuff.
Right.
See, now is the problem, right? Remember all the time I was making fun of you for doing that stuff. And you're like, no, it's going to be great. It's all cool and all. And now you're like, yeah, now I'm too tired to have a party. Okay, like, come on, dude. You got to prioritize if you're going to make it in this movement.
Yeah, and
No.
people do burn out, and like the energy will run out. Sometimes it fizzles,
Yeah.
and then you got to capture it again and bring it back. But it's it's the
this
little
this
stuff.
new year, like we're real dead set on getting our events and everything in line, and we're just gonna have like a fucking good time this year. A lot
That's like
more
the only thing I'm
events.
good at. I'm like not good at the politics part. I'm like, but I will help throw a party. That's my
Hell yeah.
that's my like gift. So
Well, I was good at throwing the party. Dude, I threw like the biggest fundraiser the state has ever had. Like they made the most money off, and that's the one we got in the middle of the party.
You got what?
Yeah.
You
So when
cut
we got kicked out of it. It was the biggest fundraiser we had at the
Oh.
Maryland convention in 2020.
for what? Smoking weed or something?
The mask mandate. So, oh man, we
Oh.
talked about this a while, but there was like
You
a
got
mask
kicked out of a
mandate.
libertarian convention for masks.
It was the venue kicked us
The
out.
venue.
They
They
all
kicked out the whole convention, or just
Yeah.
just
the whole
or,
convention because we were doing like we were in the back room. We were like no, like we didn't have to wear masks in the back
They're
room.
rolling
like, no.
Molly. They're they've got.
Wait, I
Well,
thought
And
this
they
was
say
when
libertarians are
dancers.
dorks, and here you guys are getting the whole thing's getting kicked out. Like that's pretty badass.
Wait, Otto, I thought you
right?
got kicked out for like smuggling in alcohol. or
No,
something.
that was an issue, but that wasn't why we got.
That was
kicked
only
out.
one of the list of grievances.
Yeah, it was the mask mandates, and then like everyone was getting fucking hammered because they were sneaking in their own alcohol. They were getting so hammered, and so like they were cussing out the owner because like the owner didn't give a shit about it, but like his wife was there and was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are coming towards the bathroom. You have to wear masks." And like Alex was like,
nice.
"Fuck you, I'm not doing that." And then eventually, Jeff, Jeff Douglas, right?
I was hanging out with him this
I
weekend.
don't know.
Exactly. He may have been sick and was taking some cough medicine, sitting out there drinking, and
Some
so
scissor.
so he fell
You
out of his
blaming it on
chair.
codeine?
Oh, he got a little.
He fell out of his
sounds
chair.
Fun. He sounds
He's-
fun.
He smashed his head open, and they found the
Oh,
empty
no.
bottle. of
Very
whiskey
fun.
was
Very
stuck in,
fun.
And they kicked us all out. Like right as like our last speaker was going off, they kicked us all out, and that's when Alex was just like flipped out on the bar manager. It was like, "You've been a fucking COVID Karen all fucking night." And he was going off on her. He's like, "Fucking cunt." He was like, "Oh, Jesus, Alex, get out."
Oh,
Get
no.
out.
Not
And
the
the
Good job,
C-word.
cops-
Alex.
The cops got called. It was just a nightmare. But we made
Is
so
Alex
much money.
tall? Is Alex pretty tall?
Yeah, Alex is tall.
He
yeah.
seems like hairy and
He's like
tall.
6 something,
and,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be funny to see.
It was so funny. It was, now I look back at it, like I was just like, what could go worse? What could go, like what else could go wrong? And then all of a sudden the woman comes up to me. They're like, we're kicking you guys out because one of you guys was sneaking. I'm like, oh great, cool. Like, because the whole night I was just getting yelled at from people not wearing masks and shit like that. It was just a nightmare.
I mean, they
But
look
we
the
made
other
s-
way at all the rampant cocaine use, right?
I'm sure they didn't know about that.
That does not happen at these parties ever.
All the
okay?
prostitution going
Ever.
on, like
Mm, sure.
All
No
the
one's
sex
riding-
work is real work.
that should be the theme of everyone's libertarian convention next year. Sex work is real work, where we honor sex workers at every libertarian convention from now on.
And you must like say you support them no matter what. You have to.
Yeah, no
support
matter
them.
what.
And just
Yep.
bring in large numbers of them to honor,
Yeah.
at
Have a whole room set up for multiple rooms.
Multiple rooms set up and great
Couches,
hospitality.
yeah.
And
It'll be a
maybe
great fundraiser. It'll be a
some
great
swimming,
fundraiser.
swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Probably be better if it was a hot tub. Might work out better. High rates, but you can fit more in a pool. So
Yeah.
You're saying there might be shrinkage?
oh, there's always shrinkage.
All
Not for
right.
me. I was saying for me. Maybe everyone else, but not me.
Sure.
God damn. What were we even talking about? I don't even know. Anywho, but yeah, I made so much money off that one event, and then we just that was 2021, and then
National was last year, which was
that's
Yeah.
success.
everyone
you need
got
to
burned
build.
out after National. I felt like a lot of people got burned out after National.
They
Seems
did,
like.
and we're trying to like regroup that. We did actually for our
Yeah.
election. We had so many volunteers going through, and now it's just kind of like we're getting back in the groove of like.
Yeah, we got to start building it up. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
know, but I became an official state organizer for Music.
I know. I've seen you in the chat. I've seen you in there.
I know. I'm terrible about going in there though. Discord is so overwhelming. Like I open it up and I'm just like, nope. Just like
I was the
I
most
can't.
anti-Discord for like the longest time, and then I
You're the
finally
most
like
discordant in the Discord group.
that's your $1 million word, everybody. Discordant.
discorded.
Yeah, but I was so like I hate Discord. I want it like flung into the sun. I hate it, but now I'm just so used to it. It's like second nature. So
I have my own server and I haven't been in it in days. I feel terrible, but
I haven't.
Yeah,
been
we
in
have a
months.
server. We have a server. Phil's probably never
yeah.
been in it. I mean, Otto's never been in it.
A handful of times. Maybe.
Yeah.
I actually checked
I mean,
it out. a
it's
few
not
weeks ago.
active. It's not active.
It's just Andrew in there. Andrew's just in there. Just
Andrew just every
Andrew-
once in a while just dropping some bombs and then
maybe Nima.
Peace
I don't
out.
know. Our dedicated.
it would be nice to get it
hardcore.
going, like the Libertarian Friendship Simulator when they were around, or whatever they were before that. They had it. That Discord was
Burning
popping
Boots.
off, burning boots. But I think they just bailed on it and it's dead now. But it was like they had hundreds of users, like active users. But you got to keep that energy flowing.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
And it's like a volunteer work. Everyone's got a life and a job and
Yeah,
it takes a lot.
ain't nobody got time for that.
You're
Right.
spending your own money. All these teachers complain about spending their own money. All the libertarians. I'm just kidding. I'm like, fuck them.
I hate that shit. And teachers are like, I spent so much money. Then why'd you fucking take the job, you idiot? Sorry. I mean, I go off on my own little tangents there.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So this week has been pretty interesting. I don't know if you guys have been following up with the Twitter files. I think we chronicled that last week, the original drop.
Yeah, we chronicled it for sure.
Did you guys know there was a Liberty Twitter
Uh-oh.
person mentioned in that first Twitter files drop?
Yes, there was.
Guy Squigs.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
tell us more.
It was just he was one of the emails from the Biden staff. So it was like the first picture of the emails from the Biden staff, an example, and it says like, and can you take care of these ones too? And it's just lists out some statuses, and so
Right.
you see his name there, and it was his old account that got banned. That's why it
That
got banned. So it
is-
was from posting. It's cool.
What an
Holy
epic
shit.
claim to
We're-
fame. I mean, that
They're
what
watching
an
us.
achievement.
They're watching.
I wanna-
Could you just
I
could you
wanna believe
imagine
that
the
PRL.
satisfaction of that? Could you just imagine how awesome that would feel to know that the Biden team had to take action against your post and contact their operatives within Twitter, and this became a big deal.
It was a
and-
white pill. It was like a white pill that night. So I was like,
mean,
man, that's close. And that
I
guy
wish-
made my old picture too. My Terminator mommy picture. It was that guy. So it's like we've been
Nice.
buds for a while. It was like, what?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't
Congrats to
doubt that
everyone who
that
made
the
that
original like PRL page was banned due to something similar to this. I wish there was
Yeah.
like physical evidence with our PRL, like punk rock libertarians listed on it, but
I think there's
Guarantee.
more. I think there's more lists coming out with names, and that's why like a lot of people have gotten are in weird glitches where the appeal process doesn't really even work, kind of. And I think there's some more stuff going on. They're digging
Yeah.
through.
like Otto's old profile,
Yup. I lost that for no fucking
political
reason.
prisoner right there.
They didn't tell me a thing. They didn't tell me what I did wrong. They just said you've been deactivated, and they say resubmit your ID if you feel like this
What
was done
year was
wrong.
that?
I did it like 2019.
So it
Sounds
wasn't the
right.
Biden team this time.
No, it was the Trump team.
It was, yeah, and they sent me to. I kept submitting my ID to them, and they never got back to me. And then, like literally 6 months to the day after they deactivated my account, they said we've officially terminated your account. I was on there since 2009, so I had like 10 years. Like, oh my,
Well,
I
you
had
probably
moved-
sent your fake ID.
huh?
That was your problem. You sent your fake ID.
I sent my real ID. Okay, the state
You sent
approved
Habib
ID.
Kebab and not Autodassin.
But and they just deleted me. No reason. No, they never gave me any type of warning. Nothing. I had only been banned. I only got like a 24-hour ban. Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh
there's
shit,
Matt.
Matt's
What's
in the
up, Matt?
house.
What's
He
up,
said
Matt?
OG PRL Def got banned for ties to TFTP.
The Free Thought Project.
Free
Yeah.
Thought Project.
He was Jason Bassler was one of our admins on our page. We shared admins with him, and so when the Free Thought Project went down, Jason's account went down, and they took out punk rock libertarians. This was in
Yeah, they tried
right
to claim
after-
that they tried to claim it was spamming because what we would do would be like you would give people admin rights to your accounts, and then like when you posted an article, you would just share it on everybody's page. But it was all like, it was all consensual. It was just like we're all promoting each other's work and whatnot. And then and then when TFTP, the Free Thought Project went down, everybody that this guy Jason was admin for was like accused of like spreading the spam. Allegedly, that was allegedly the reasoning. But it happened to all be like political websites that were mostly like, libertarian leaning or right wing leaning. So,
and that was right after Alex Jones. Alex Jones, when he got that first ban in 2018, we were literally like a few
and right
months
before
later.
Zuck went to Congress. So coincidence? I think not.
Yep, it's all bullshit. So that's how they got us the first time. That page had like 180,000 likes. It was really big. It was a big ass page.
Yeah, it was like 160. Maybe it got up to one. I think it was 160, but either way.
And they got daily. They got everything, and it sucks. And we've regrouped now. Like I think the Facebook page has up to 25,000 likes on it. I know
Nice.
I got Instagram. Instagram's up 193,000. Yep. And Instagram's up to 20,000. We just crossed the 20,000 mark. So please go to our Instagram, follow us. I steal a lot of people's memes and I share them there.
But only the good ones.
Yes, only the good ones.
I think of it as curation.
Yeah, it's curation, it's cultivation,
Like this one here, if we want to share, present. Let's see if I can let me try this.
Figure out how
I'm
to
gonna try
not
this. Here we go. Share screen. So here we're gonna do the window. Hold on, everybody. This is gonna be big time if I can pull this off, because I am pretty much the dumbest person ever. So let's see. Nope, it's not working.
Just send it in the
Can't
chat
do
and
it.
I'll share it.
It is in the chat. It says punk meme. If you can do it.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, shit, it just
okay.
popped up. Yeah. You share it. You just go ahead. You share it. It's not gonna work. I know it.
Yeah.
I'm losing bandwidth over here.
He's losing
dying.
bandwidth by the minute.
Tell the kids to
I know.
not watch porn while you're doing the show.
They're 9 years old. Damn it. Like, stop saying that. So this is the one. Okay. It says punks these days. And it shows a dude licking some boot, and it says the government on top of the boot. This is I shared this one. It's blown up on Twitter. It blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got close to like 400 likes already
What
on it.
does
It's
that say?
like a few hours.
383 likes. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think I
Are there, any
shared
punks,
it.
are there any punks that are arguing with it? They're being like, no, I'm a real punk and I don't lick boots. But I
Not
do
yet.
wear a mask and I'm triple vaxxed.
Oh, there's plenty of those. There are plenty of those, my friend. Yeah, most of it's been support, which is cool. The lead singer of the Cro-Mags, which is funny because it's so weird. The lead singer of the band Underdog, the lead singer of the old band the Cro-Mags, and the guitarist of the Eagles of Death Metal like our Instagram. And so they always are on there commenting, liking
Oh, yeah.
stuff and everything. And John Joseph is his name. He's the old lead singer of the Cro-Mags. He's a lead singer of this band called Blood Clot now. And he actually shared that. So I stole
Blood
it from
Clot?
him. Yeah, a band called Blood Clot.
Hmm.
They're fucking awesome. Check him out. He rocks. He's to come on the fucking show. I've been trying to get him on. I got to make it happen.
Make it happen, dude.
I just was looking on your page, that girl who got the boobs in Ukraine or something.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see this? Oh yeah.
That was on the Twitter, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Twitter. I
It's on your
retweeted
Twitter.
this. This is fucked up.
Is it real? It's so like ridiculous. I mean, I guess
Right
it's
there. You
normal
see it,
life.
Jared?
Yeah, I got it already.
So this is a before and then after picture. You see this, James?
Hold on, I gotta expand it so it's not. There we go.
Mm.
Ukrainian MP Kira Rudik, before and after getting her hands on foreign billions. I wonder what she spent on her first payout, or what she spent her first payout on.
I'm just gonna
On the
say,
left, she's like, basically like flat as a board, and then on the
And-
right, she's just got like monstrous, like I don't know.
I hope
J-cups,
it's
like-
real because it's funny.
I hope it's real
Do
too.
you think it's
because-
photoshopped? It does.
No,
kinda
or
look fake.
I just think, or like that
It
picture
does
of
look
her is
photoshopped,
very,
though.
very old because she
or
just
it's
looks
reversed.
thicker.
Or it's reversed. Like it's
That's her
before,
head
after.
pasted on another body. You can tell from the chin area around the turtleneck. It does not look real at all to me.
Babs
Maybe
always got to
because-
come in
maybe
here
it's-
white knighting.
Kind of both of them. The
Maybe
other
it's
head
just
looks a
because
little
those
big,
boobs are
too.
so fake that the whole thing looks fake. You know, like, but something's definitely wrong there.
I mean, you can see the pixels around the boob area.
Are
See?
there? Let's look really close at that.
I'm not
Let's
even.
roll
I don't think the image on the left is real either.
Hold on. Zoom
yeah,
on in.
her head looks a
It's
little
not
too
zooming
big
in.
or
Fuck.
something.
You know
Ah.
what you do is click the original tweet and see if someone debunked it in the comments. That's usually that's usually my first go-to.
It
But
doesn't
I
matter
said
whether it's
fuck it, I
fake or
shared
not.
it.
It's just
No,
a
I
funny
love
meme.
it.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
Right,
who cares
that's
if
why
it's
I
real?
shared it,
I don't know
yeah.
this person.
Yeah,
no
fuck
one,
them.
no one would share something like that and claim like, "Oh, this is totally legit." You know, like.
Right.
Someone
It's a
said she
shit
traded her
posting.
Kalashnikov for bazookas.
I call those javelins, baby.
Moabs.
Speaking of weapons to Ukraine, did you hear about where the weapons are ending up now? Like these weapons they're all over the world now. Now terrorists in Nigeria have these
Oh.
weapons. They've been ending up in criminal gangs throughout Europe and Scandinavia. It's like Congress
Aw.
doesn't know where the weapons are going, but yet we're starting to find out anyway.
You know what's so stupid too is I remember a guy on Twitter got in an argument with me, and he's like, the only reason you need to be scared of guns and be armed is because of the gun manufacturers spreading guns around. I'm like, hey, the biggest like person who does that is the government, is the U.S. government is who's spreading all these weapons around. Not like, I mean, technically the arms people, but for the government, you know, it's just people don't see it on the big scale like that, where all these weapons are just getting like literally laundered.
Yeah, like how do you spend? You can't spend billions and billions and billions of dollars on weapons, send them out into the world, and not really care. Because remember, their mission is just to do the contract. Well, we sold the weapons, we made the money. After that, who cares? What do you
Right.
mean? What do you mean track it? What do you mean audit? What do you mean be accountable? We made the sale. That's our job, right? So, you know, where these weapons end up, let's find. You know, there's going to be some, just for the next 20 years, maybe longer. We're going to be hearing about all kinds of weird new terrorist cells, and these weapons are going to be used
Probably
over
white,
and over
probably white
again.
supremacists. Probably,
MAGA.
something like that.
Wait, maybe
Mhm.
Azov Battalion will get them. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they've already got them.
Do you
I was
remember
gonna say-
after Afghanistan, all those dudes had really nice clothes and stuff? Do you remember they were all like had really, for like cave dwellers or whatever, the desert? They had like
Wearing
really
like Tommy
nice,
Hilfiger.
yeah, they were all like dripped out. I mean, it could have just been
Well,
for
they can
photos
order
too.
online too, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it
Alibaba.
was just funny that we lost to them, but
Well, I think the
I
funny
didn't lose
thing
to them.
Yeah,
I never had any.
I
I
didn't
never
do
had any
shit.
gripe with them at all.
did it either.
it's like if arming the moderate rebels in Syria led to ISIS, what do we think arming Nazis in Ukraine is going to lead to. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude,
It's gonna be hilarious, whatever it is.
Did I send you that meme? Hold on. Speaking of Nazis, did I send you that meme where it was like some arts? I think it was like the Chicago Art School rescinded Kanye West's honorary art degree.
Oh
It
yeah,
was like I'm seeing some parallels here.
because they took away his. Yeah,
'Cause
that's right.
they kicked Hitler out of art school.
Yeah.
Like this didn't end well the first time around.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh no, guys! Bad news. This is
Uh-oh.
terrible news.
Ukraine has WMDs.
It's just coming in since we went live, brand new. The Sam Brinton, the Biden nuclear official who loves stealing people's luggage, just got fired by the Biden team.
Oh, can we start a GoFundMe or like? Is
Yeah,
the
is
internet
Raytheon
gonna
hiring?
come together?
Oh, dude, I thought of a news story that we did not list.
What did we not list?
The trading of a international arms dealer for a professional basketball player.
That's
Thank
right.
God.
Holy shit!
That
How
is
do we
like
not?
the best trade ever, isn't it?
for Russia, right?
I don't know. The
Well,
Merchant of Death was he's kind of hot for his age.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying for the listen, now free all the rest of the arms dealers, right? This is ridiculous, right? Like we all know this was wrong to imprison one arms dealer. Now let the rest of them go. And all it took was a basketball player.
Oh my god.
Maybe prisoner exchange is the way to get justice in clown world, right? Like,
Yeah, who can we trade for Russ? Like who can we
Russ?
trade for Russ? Or Ross, sorry, Ross.
I was like Russ.
Sorry.
Wilson, what?
Sorry, the Christmas beer.
I think
started
this is the
kicking.
conversation we need to. Well, we should say for our exclusive Fed level Patreon program where we discuss.
I like your gatekeeping, James. I like your gatekeeping.
Yeah, I just think that's something the Feds are going to have to pay for if they want to hear about our insurrection, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They got to pay.
You're not getting evidence for free.
Right.
Sorry.
We're not Stuart Rhodes.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, Mars Mommy. What happened?
Mars Mommy
Oh,
down.
no. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
It was a
Did the
drone
nuke-
strike.
did the
Shit went black, dude. Colorado's. Oh no, she's gone.
I hope she's okay. Oh man.
That
For
was-
those of you not watching, Forrest Mommy's like her camera like flopped over and then you heard the sound and then her screen's black and here she's back.
Sorry.
What did you do?
What happened?
I just pulled a cord that pulled this like thing down. It was so fast and dramatic. It was
You thought you got drone bombed for a sec.
you never know these days. You never know.
I know.
You never know. Oh man.
Ugh, give me a belly laugh. Retarded.
Oh my god, that was too funny. But yeah, man. How does the PR in this country go? Like, so this guy Victor, when did he get arrested? Do anybody know the docs on that? Like, I never heard of him until this was first brought up. Apparently,
Where
he's
did
a
he get
Russian-
that cool? Where did he get his cool nickname? I mean, that's pretty good. Like, did he come up with that, or was that like given to him?
Was
Is it on
his
his
nickname
business
actually the
cards?
Merchant of Death?
Is that his website? Like
I've never heard of him
merchantofdeath.com?
before. Shocker, but I've never heard of him.
Merchantofdeath.org.
.gov.
Yeah, .gov, probably. He was probably on the CIA payroll.
Yeah, it just goes right to CIA. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this guy. I saw that headline. I was like, oh man, this is
My people.
You can't. Yeah.
My-
Well, then there was like a meme I saw. It was like that like guy making the deal, and it's like, I get one based arms dealer, you get communist basketball player.
Apparently,
The
she
memes have
kneeled
been
during the
sa-
anthem. I don't even know if
They've been
that's true.
savage. They're like, this is the first trade in the WNBA anybody's ever cared about. Or
Oh,
Funny because
man.
it's true.
so sad.
Oh my god.
We all just mind our own business and our own little lives, and these people are going to Russia, getting arrested, and being traded, and
So
crazy.
Andrew says he's the basis of that Lord of War movie with Nick Cage.
Is he? No.
Well, they definitely called that guy the Merchant of Death. I remember
he's
that
got
from that
AIDS?
movie. He's got AIDS? What?
That was the big reveal. Oh, sorry, spoiler alert.
I don't remember that part of it.
Of Lord of War. Yeah, remember he gets like he's all hopped up on drugs, and he like fucks that African prostitute with like no condom, and he gets AIDS from there. You don't remember that? That's the
Every-
last
I don't
you
remember that
happens
at all.
every time. Happens every time, man. These
I know,
African
right?
prostitutes. Can't trust them.
If I had $1 for every time that's happened, we traded Nick Cage for Griner.
Oh, Jared Leto. I don't think I ever saw that. I'll have to watch it.
It's good. I don't remember the AIDS part, but I just
Jared
remember
Leto's
it's a
in
good
that?
movie.
Yeah.
I don't remember that either.
And
No
Ethan
way.
Hawke.
I've got this guy's Wikipedia page open. I can just give
Yeah.
you a couple highlights.
Go for it.
This Victor guy. Let's see. Multiple companies smuggled arms from Eastern Europe to Africa and the Middle East during the 1990s and early 2000.
Yeah.
Gained the nicknames the Merchant of Death and Sanctions Buster. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
After British government minister Peter Hain read a report to the United Nations in 2003 on Bout's wide-reaching operations, extensive clientele, and willingness to bypass embargoes. So let's see. In a U.S. sting operation, he was arrested on 2008 in Thailand on terrorism charges by the Royal Thai
of
Police
course.
in cooperation with Americans and Interpol. Convicted in 2011. United States, Southern District of New York of Manhattan. That's the same one that Ross Ulbricht was convicted in, 500 Pearl Street. That's the same court that beat up Julian Heiklin. They're like it's like Gotham City down there. It's like the darkest, nastiest part of Manhattan. Horrible, horrible place.
So you're saying this dude was actually based?
I don't know. I'm just saying that
Unless you like funding governments.
He's got good
Well,
bone structure.
he delivered anti-aircraft missiles. Sentenced to 25 years imprisonment because of the.
I love how
crimes
he's
due
the
to-
Merchant of Death, but like the Raytheon CEO is just like some guy.
They're selling arms. How
What
is
about
them
Oliver
selling
North?
arms different?
Yeah, Oliver.
What about Oliver North? Didn't he get like a Fox News show? Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, well,
what about Obama and the whole like Fast and Furious, right?
Yeah.
Like, who's the real merchants of death
yeah.
here?
Who was the FBI
Timber
guy for that?
Sycamore, like what the fuck?
Who just sent $100 billion of weapons to
Donald Trump.
Azov and their whoever they want to sell the weapons to?
Right.
But hey, you do it privately, and you're suddenly the Merchant of Death. Be careful out there.
It's so ridiculous.
Well, I think we should free all the basketball players and all the weapons merchants. So
All the merchants of death. All
let's just
death
call them,
merchants.
let's just
That's
call
the
them.
podcast title.
What if
Free
we
the
call them
death merchants.
self-defense entrepreneurs?
Self-defense entrepreneurs. Hell yeah. God damn, that's funny. Whew, boy.
So I know everyone's been following Elon and whatnot in these Twitter files, which Elon is now my favorite oligarch. Okay, like say what you will about him.
Fair.
He's the best one out there right now, and I wish he would still just shut up and build my Cybertruck. But what he's exposed on these Twitter files, I mean, it's mind blowing. I know no one else is really going to care.
Yeah, no one
But
cares.
Hasn't he basically? I mean, like we've got even more documentation that the FBI, in conjunction with the DNC and their corporate partners through the last presidential election, in a major way by suppressing the Hunter Biden laptop story and your libertarian friend and others. So, I mean, and these are the same people that were so like, oh, our democracy, oh, like January 6th, oh, our democracy's under attack. Like, these are the same. I mean, what hypocrisy. Oh my God. The same people that told you in the last election, democracy itself is on the ballot.
Yeah.
We can't, God. Who really thinks their vote counts? Raise your hand if you think your vote actually matters. Knowing what we know now after these, like, can anybody still pretend that voting matters?
I can't prove it. I can't ever prove
Otto
it.
slowly,
so-
embarrassingly raises his hand.
My vote doesn't count for shit. I don't know. That's what they allow the votes to be counted. I guess my vote only counted when they allow it to be.
Well, it's
That's
like
the only time it
this-
counts.
In smaller elections, we won a mayor out here, but he only needed like 300 votes or something.
That's
It was like a small, so
Well, hopefully Ed Regan doesn't find out and dig up some dirt on them and try to get them banned.
well, he's Mises caucus, so
Yeah, Ed Regan's he's all in Pennsylvania. I'm sure he'll be looking out, contacting his local Fed affiliates, like, hey, I need some dirt on this guy. He got elected as mayor.
Why are people so dumb? Like, why are people? That's another thing I can't get on the Discord too. I see all that. I'm like, this stuff is retarded. Like, it's just like I cannot handle it. All the infighting. Our last board meeting, people showed up with letters and like blah, blah,
Letters?
blah. These people are black. There's like this one lady who controls a couple of these dudes. Oh, it was hilarious though. And I'm like, we'll work with anyone. It's you guys making it dumb and hard. And they went to CPR. They went to our Colorado Public Radio to try and complain that they didn't win races because of the Mises caucus. And we're like, what
Oh,
Sounds
you
like
went to
you guys are
local
doing some
public
good
radio?
they did, yeah.
Oh my
like,
God. How
it's-
pathetic are you?
They're awful. They're awful. This one lady's like, I make 6 figures. I know to do marketing. I should. And I'm like, no one likes hearing that comment ever. That's the worst marketing. I make 6 figures. If you can't even market that, like, oh, it's so hilarious. So I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
we're getting more and more cool people joining now, and like, so we can just start like
Good.
ignoring these people that are like, yeah, go do your stupid whiny crybaby shit over there because we got work to do. So getting there.
God damn, man.
They rage left. They rage left. A couple people in person, they read their letters and left, and the ones online read their letters and left. I'm like, that's really working with people, guys. Good job. It's so ridiculous.
These people are insane. They're literally insane. I don't know how else to put it. They're just fucking insane people. And you just can't work with them. No matter
I'm
how
here to
hard you
I'm
try.
gonna make fun of them to their faces because everyone likes me. So they'll have to like me, and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Or not, whatever. Who goes to the public radio to whine about not winning races? Like libertarians are always winning races or something like that.
Like who? First off, you think the fact that you think that your local NPR gives a shit, like about you and your libertarian problems.
yeah,
no one
they're gonna
cares.
spin it, and they're gonna.
You don't
spin
even
it.
care. Like, so what makes you think? Good God, our party's so pathetic. I love it, but goddamn.
I know it's like the last chance, and I'm like, if the political process works, I might as well put some effort towards it. But every day, I'm like, it's not working. It's not gonna work. So, but whatever.
Tomorrow is the 249th anniversary of the Boston. So
Of the what?
The Boston Tea Party.
Oh,
I was thinking
good to
like
know.
the Boston shooting or the Boston like
Boston Massacre.
logger. I mean,
Yeah.
like what?
The Boston Massacre, the Boston bomber, marathon bomber, No, it's
250 years.
so
Has
everyone
anything good
go
ever
dump-
happened in Boston that's not like just some kind of like horrific like body count? I mean,
So everyone go dump tea in your local pond or body of water. That's how we're gonna
Why
celebrate.
would you celebrate 249? Just wait till 250. That's so fucking dumb.
We should celebrate all
All the
All-
anniversaries.
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Otto, is that
What would
is
be-
that cookie
what-
starting to kick in?
Yeah.
No, well, let's think about it. That wasn't that tea company a sort of a merger of state and
total
corporate
fashion.
power,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? The mercantilism of the time period. It
Mhm.
was like a
Mhm, mhm,
state's sort of corporation. This merger of like, what do you call that again?
East India.
Cronyism.
Yeah, cronyism,
Fascism.
fascism. Yeah,
Was it an East India tea company?
yeah.
Oh yeah, they were the worst, dude. They just
Fuck you, Andrew.
and it was all funded by the crown, and they went into India, and India was this like amazing like cultural like amazing place, and they went in, they just like fucked it up with the backing of basically the whole entire British Empire. It's so sad,
But we did get IPAs out of it, though. So,
we did get IPAs. Thank God.
yeah,
Oh God.
just to
Yeah,
keep
and-
keep those British troops drunk while they're out raping and pillaging India.
Yeah. Sad stuff.
Yeah. Wowie. Yeah. Wowie. Wowie indeed. I don't know.
Zurich.
Zurich.
But you guys, can we go talk a little more on the Twitter files with the child porn stuff that they were releasing with Eliza Blue and stuff? Have you seen all the people
Whoa,
trying to
no.
defend the?
Whoa.
No, what's that?
We got what? No, Jared, you were talking about this about before the show started about that.
Was talking about what?
About
child
how
porn,
like
all the child porn he has and stuff.
no,
Oh,
no,
oh,
no.
This was like some other guy, Yoel something or the other.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
That's these safety teams that Twitter had and stuff, and how like
Mhm.
so they did a really long. Eliza Blue and Elon literally did a space. I didn't get to hear all of it. I've been kind of getting things together, but basically, they've been able to clean up more child porn accounts in no time with less employees. And it's all accounts that were made before he took over. Or it's a majority were made before Elon took over. So it's not like, no funny business trying to pad the numbers. But like all the fucking leftist mainstream media, they're knee-jerk saying, well, Elon fired people. Like that, they're more upset about that than the fact that, like, because I got into it with a local news guy, and I went full Karen. I did an email. It was like, it's crazy what these motherfuckers are trying to defend. Like, shouldn't everyone be able to say, hey, it's great, there's more child porn getting off of Twitter? What, like, shouldn't we all be able to say that? That's a good thing, right? And they're like, yeah, well, he fired a bunch of tech people from Twitter. And that's like, who gives a shit?
Well, did you guys see that guy? He was the former head of trust and safety at Twitter. He's been doing interviews and stuff.
Is that the Baker one, or is that a different one?
Yoel Roth.
Oh, the Yoel guy.
Yeah, that was the one I found.
He's in danger
Yeah.
now. He's running for his life, apparently.
Oh God. Well, yeah, I saw some of the interviews. You see the interviews with this guy, and like he was the one, like one of the the big censorers, I guess. What a nut job.
Yeah, they're digging up a lot of nasty tweets from him that are like, of course, like pederast stuff, or like on the verge where you're like, I'm even talking about that. His thesis was in like,
that was the one I saw.
Yeah,
it was
can
like,
high school students consent or something?
Well, it was something about they should allow or encourage children to be on like Grindr and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like, what the hell? What the fuck has been going on? And that people are defending them. People are they're knee-jerk defending these people because they hate Elon, and they're like, oh, Elon bad.
Well, are they jumping to the defense of that Sam character from that was in charge of nuclear waste disposal / luggage rustling?
Cross-dresser stealing female clothes as they do.
What is that person's name again?
I don't even know.
I don't remember.
I think it's Sam something.
No, I just said it. I
Yeah,
tweeted
what
it.
was it?
Well, you were on mute, so
No,
I'm thinking Matt Damon. No,
Sam. Yeah, you're right. It was Sam Brinton.
Sam Brinton.
Yeah.
Now, do you think there could be any problem? I mean, with this kind of integrity, I mean, what do you think the chances of being like, oh, you want to dispose of nuclear waste out in your backyard? Well, no problem. I'm just going to need $300, right? Like, this kind of person seems like they could be so easily bribed, manipulated, tricked. Like, I mean, if they're willing to steal luggage at the airport, right? That we're talking petty criminal. Okay,
Well, that's what cross-dressers do. They steal women's clothes. That's like normal.
At this level of government, I think we should demand a higher level of criminal. And I think that this is just an embarrassment for the regime that they can't find.
Shoot a little higher
somebody
than
that could,
panties, honey.
I mean, when you're going to do crimes like at that level, it should be like, multi-million at least, billion-dollar crimes. Not, I stole somebody's luggage. Jesus.
That's embarrassing.
It was like apparently this person stole luggage after the first news story came out about him stealing luggage.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
did you just misgender?
Yeah, probably.
So wait, this was multiple thefts. It wasn't just one.
Yes.
Oh, that's a really
When the
nice
first
like
one
Prada
broke,
bag.
Right?
They stole more luggage.
It's a he.
after-
It's a he. Fuck that shit.
Right.
I'm not even being
Whatever.
mean about that. He's a cross-dresser. I know a bunch of them. He's just
He's
What-
non-binary, okay?
Yeah.
We don't
Let's
say
just say-
crosser. That's a fascist
he's a
dog
dude
whistle.
who gets
okay?
off on personality.
Was Sam thinking no one would recognize Sam?
He does look like Matt Damon.
He's just going to blend right in. Yeah, or maybe that's what it's like. Well, if I get caught, I'll just blame it on Matt Damon. I do look like Matt Damon in a dress with the bald head and lipstick.
Oh, he's so hard to look at, isn't he?
Someone made a post with his face on it, and then it switched over to the scene from The Bourne Identity where he goes, he's like, Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
Did you see that meme? Somebody had posed the questions like, why doesn't the Argentinian soccer team have more black people or something like that?
Yes.
And they said, because we're a team, not a Disney movie, right?
Wait, the soccer team replied.
No, someone.
Oh.
It was just
But
someone.
that's how they're doing when they're staffing like these positions in the Biden administration, right? They're staffing it like a Disney movie.
Checking
right?
like a box, man.
And do they bother to look into, well, maybe we should look for integrity or perhaps somebody who's not a criminal thief and mentally ill.
Basic skills of their job that they're doing.
You guys, this is just ableist dog whistling. That's all this is.
I mean, I don't know. I think he fits the bill. Thief, steals from people, takes
Mentally
things.
ill.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like government to me.
Just with better lipstick, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Not even good lipstick. I thought that I think
No, and he was
his
always
lipstick
frumpy.
is terrible.
His
very
outfits were always frumpy and just
Very
like
frumpy.
too much, not put together. Like
Hmm.
if you want to do this, if you want to do that, you need to try. You need to put some effort into it. Get out of here with this frumpy shit.
Right.
This
I need to
bald
see
head
it.
and
Preach.
Right.
Yeah, what are you,
Non-binary.
Professor X?
Yeah,
Like seriously, what's going on here with that look?
It's the new
Hold on,
Professor
where's
X.
a picture? Let's share a picture.
I
of
like
this.
to dress up and do women things, but I'm a man because I like to do it.
And and just to clarify, like we don't criticize people on their appearance, right? We're criticizing
will.
the fact that this person's
guys call me
mentally
fat
ill
all
and
the
the
time.
appearance is just a symptom of that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're criticizing a mental handicap, not a physical.
We
appearance.
criticize retards, okay? Not people who look different. That would just be retarded.
Lou Perez has the funniest thing in his new book
Oh.
about reclaiming the word libtard for libertarians. You gotta hear it. It's so funny. If you haven't seen his book.
Lou is so fucking funny. Oh god, here's the picture.
I'm supposed to use, certain pronouns.
Imagine
I'm
this guy
sorry.
walks up to you and just grabs your luggage out from underneath you. What you gonna do?
This guy slaps your girl's ass. What you gonna do?
Yeah. This guy slaps your girl's ass and takes her bra.
It takes her luggage. What are you gonna do? God damn it. It's so stupid.
Yeah, make that meme. Steals your girlfriend's luggage. What are you gonna do?
Dude, I'm doing that as soon as we're done this. Coming right up.
Hot off the presses.
But what are the loyalists saying about that? Is like, oh, that's not fair, or there's some trauma, or are they just gonna
No,
throw Sam
all
under the bus
quiet,
and
all
move
quiet
on?
on the propagandist front.
But just pretend that one didn't happen and move on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's enough there's enough news stories coming down the pike to just, we don't have to acknowledge this one.
World War III,
Yeah.
Wasn't there a couple $1 trillion the Pentagon lost again?
Lost.
Oops.
Bloopsies.
Oopsies. Oopsie daisies. God bless.
Ugh.
Dude, there's something wrong with our Facebook, man.
There's something wrong with Facebook.
It's not letting us share things, and I don't know. Holy shit. Breaking fresh off the press, man. The Southern District of New York, which is investigating Bankman-Fried and the collapse of FTX, confirmed Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX founder, arrested in the Bahamas.
Oh, they actually arrested him now?
They arrested him in the Bahamas. I thought he was giving away all of his money. Why is he in the Bahamas? Shouldn't he be giving that to like a homeless guy? A trip to the Bahamas? Wow, what a fucking piece of shit. Did you guys hear his interview where he's like talking to himself and shit?
On the TED Talk kind of thing he did or whatever it was?
He was like, he did an interview after the whole thing went down. This journalist is like actually like asking him some hard-hitting questions, and he literally like starts talking to himself in the middle of the podcast. He's going, and you're like, what are you doing?
They're
He's
trying
like,
to make it.
You
They're
guys
trying to
think
make
it's
him
an
look like
act?
he's on some kind of spectrum. They're trying to make you feel sorry for him, like he's just one of these. Maybe he's, I don't know.
He's a libertarian.
I'm too smart for my good.
Maybe
I
just-
just,
You're like, oh, he's touched. You can't expect, like
He's touched.
He doesn't have to be responsible
Touched
for
by an
anything he
angel.
does. He's touched.
Like I could imagine it was so bad. Like I almost felt bad for him. I'm like, oh God, he's still talking. Is he still talking? Like, don't say these. Like, don't answer. Like, don't even be a part of this conversation right now. You kind of cringe when you hear it. I wish I had brought the docs up for that, but I know they were talking about that a few weeks ago on what was it? Part of the Problem podcast. Dave Smith.
They're clowning on Robbie because he kind of looks like him a little bit, but opposite there.
With like long hair, yeah.
And Robbie put a wig on at one point to make fun of it too. But then, I'm like, why'd you say that? Now I can't not see that. We see him. He looks like that creep.
Oh my God, better than his comb over. Apparently, he's emceeing an event here in Maryland next weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, this is him and Tom Brady. Yep.
So,
Oh,
conference. We're going to start the day. We're going to do
got
some
Tourette's
talks for
syndrome
you guys.
back there. What's going
And
on?
it's going to be an amazing day. We'll get started. We'll do a get ready with me.
Wow.
it's all a show. It's all an act. All of it.
I think they were
From the
setting him
top
up back
to
then
bottom.
as like the retarded kid to take the fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So why we need government to regulate cryptocurrencies?
Right. And
That's
they're
who
like,
his kid
hey, you're gonna live in a mansion and there's gonna be a girl and
There's gonna be lots of
Really?
crayons.
Lots of crayons. Lots of fidget spinners. Yeah.
whoa, in the Bahamas?
Oh man. You just gotta go to Epstein's Island for a few times and diddle.
Yeah,
some of
we've
these
got a
little
layover
girls.
at Epstein's Island on your way to the Bahamas.
Ooh. Who wants to take a bet? He was on those logs. Who wants the bet?
I'm
You know what?
sure.
How old?
I
Well,
don't know,
how
he
old
was,
is
like,
he?
kinda after
How
all
old
that
is
shit,
he?
wasn't he?
I'm thinking he
Looks
might have been one of
like
the
he's
kids
12.
that they passed around back in the
I've had a
day, and they've been
conspiracy
like grooming him ever since,
Yeah.
right? And he's still like working for them now.
I think that Pisaki or Saki, she's one of their creations too. Like there's some of these people that come in and out of like, through the government or through these like productions, basically. That I'm like, maybe they were an Epstein Island kid. Because what kid would do these things? Would be that evil. So.
I'm just gonna start putting that down on my resume. Epstein Island kid.
That's actually so funny.
Dude, I wonder if they're gonna subpoena Tom Brady and all this.
Nah, they're not. Everyone's getting off. The only one who's not is that kid, Sam Bankman-Fried, whatever. He's the fall guy. He's the one who's going down, and the rest of them are gonna be like, "Oh, I was duped. I'm a victim here, guys."
He's 30 years old.
Yeah, so fuck him. Whatever. He'll spend the next
He's
20 years.
connected and all that shit. Like he wants to be in their production, then he can deal
Yeah.
with the consequences.
Yep. Exactly. So, geez, God, man, this whole
Fair enough.
podcast went by fast. I don't know. You know.
Does that mean you're
Sorry.
having fun?
Yes, it does.
Good.
Good.
Now time's
well,
about to slow down for Otto.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some. Yeah. Whew.
It's gonna
Anyway.
get real slow.
Let's hope I can make it to the after hours, guys.
I hope so.
Well, anyway, thanks for coming on for us, Mommy. Where can people find you in your new account? if you want
My
to
new
put-
account, it's at FM Universe 84, and there's a link tree on there on my Twitter with everything. Forest Mommy everywhere. You can usually find me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on, joining us, and
Thanks for
especially
having me.
the holiday season is upon us.
Yeah. No, I love
So-
it.
Season.
You don't have to leave your house. It makes it that much easier. you know?
Hell yeah. Were you cool to join us for our after hours podcast?
Hell yeah, I'll join us.
Hell
Sweet.
yeah. So we're going to record that podcast right after this. And if you are already subscribed to our Patreon, or if you do it now before I end talking, you can have access to our live feed on YouTube. Don't give me that look, Jared.
I have something to reveal on the After Hours show. How
Ooh.
you'll find out how I found Jordan Page in my daughter's bed.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Whoa. Dude. All right. I saw that.
That's a cliffhanger.
That is a fucking
Okay.
cliffhanger.
Anywho, well, if you want to hear about that, please sign up for our Patreon for as little as $3 a month, and you get to have access to our live after hours, which we're going to record right after this, and you can listen to it whenever you want. But we'll send out a link to all of you, nice, wonderful people who doled out some hard cash to us. And if you guys don't like using Patreon, please go over to prlfans.com, find out other ways to donate to the show. T-shirts for sale over at libertariancountry.com. If you use the code PRL or PRL Podcast, you get a 10% discount. If you use the code PRL2 and spend $50 or more on absolutely anything they have, which is, I'm telling you, they got so much stuff. You guys are going to love it. Go to libertariancountry.com, use the code PRL2, spend $50 or more. You get a 20% discount. So until next time, everybody, live free
Or die.